Good evening. You are welcome in the zoology genetics class organized by Jan Vikas Mahasabha and Society of Career Technology. Today we will talk about hybridoma. It is also one topic for which the discoverer were awarded Nobel Prize because it also changed the concept of biology and medical science. So George Kohler and Cesar Milstein discovered this concept. In fact, whenever any disease causing pathogen organism comes in our body contact, then one of the WBC type, WBC white blood cells are of 5 types, and one type is lymphocyte. It is responsible for immunity or fighting against diseases, and it is manufactured from the bone marrow of the bones. It is interesting to note that after coming out from bone marrow, the lymphocyte cells pass through either thymus gland, or in adult human being, in which organ their processing takes place, it is not known. But in birds, this processing takes place in a gland near cloaca, the bursa of Fabricius. In birds, we have this bursa of Fabricius, a gland found near cloaca, near rectum. So their processing takes place in bursa fabrications in birds, but in adult human being where the processing takes place, we still don't know. But some other, when they come out, their properties are changed. Whenever they come out from thymus gland, their properties are changed and they are called T lymphocyte cell. And T lymphocyte cell divide to form phagocytic cells, which when any pathogen comes near their contact, they surround by their pseudopodia the cell membrane and engulf it inside and then digest it by the lysosomal enzymes. Another system is the B lymphocyte cells. B lymphocyte cells divide to form plasma cells, and plasma cells are responsible for synthesis of antibodies, and these antibodies then react with antigens or pathogens and inactivate them or destroy them. There was a problem that when these plasma cells were cultured in tissue culture medium in a petri dish, after 8 to 10 divisions, their capacity to divide was lost. George Kohler and Cesar Milstein discovered a solution for this, and they took B lymphocyte cells and another cancerous cell of B lymphocyte cell, which is called myeloma cell. When a plasma cell and a myeloma cell were cultured together in a culture tube and treated by PEG, polyethylene glycol. Polyethylene glycol increases the fluidity of cell membrane, so that the cell membrane of both plasma cell and myeloma cell, they combine to form a hybrid cell. This cell is called hybridoma cell. It is interesting that this hybridoma cell have capacity of both cells. Like cancerous myeloma cells, it can go on dividing and dividing and dividing indefinitely, infinitely. And secondly, like the plasma cells, it is capable of secreting the antibodies. So it is a boon for manufacture of antibodies in a culture medium. After the fusion and formation of hybridoma cell, in this culture medium we are having 3 types of cells. One, the hybridoma cell, one the unfused plasma cell, and unfused myeloma cell. Both the three types of cells are there in the culture medium. We have to develop a population of only hybridoma cells. So the second step is that they are cultured in a HAT medium. HAT medium means hypoxanthine aminopterin thymidine. This medium is interesting in the sense that in this medium only hybridoma cell survives and divides, and the plasma cell and myeloma cell are incapable of dividing in this medium because there is an enzyme HGPRT. HGPRT is hypoxanthine guanosine phosphoribosyl transferase. In fact, hybridoma cells contain this enzyme. They are HGPRT positive, but the unfused plasma cell and myeloma cell are not having this enzyme. They are HGPRT negative. That is why these two types of cells fail to survive in HAT medium, but the hybridoma cell survives and go on multiplying, and we get a population of hybridoma cells. These hybridoma cells are interesting in the sense that normally if we take suppose pancreas and we try to develop antibodies against pancreatic antigens, so what will happen? Pancreas will have many types of antigens, so the antibodies which will be developed will have many types of antibodies. Here we have only one type of myeloma cell and plasma cell, so it will produce only one type of antibody, and that is called MCA or monoclonal antibody. So they are highly pure and they can be used for therapeutic purposes. Now, the hybridoma technology has revolutionized medical science and biological science. Nowadays, they are being used for the control of many diseases. Like, one of the problem is drug delivery system. In drug delivery system, what happens? For any disease, whatever drug we take or inject in our body, that goes into blood circulation and it goes to every body part, starting from liver, lungs, kidney, heart, etc. So a large amount of drug has to be used, and maybe that we are taking only a drug which is effective for a disease of the liver, jaundice or liver cancer, anything. So what happens? If this drug will go to other body part, it will have harmful effect, the side effects. Here what will happen? If we utilize the capacity of hybridoma, we can make a liposome. Liposome are artificial cells. If we take the phospholipid and protein and treat it with ultrasonic waves, we get some artificial sac-like structures which are of the size of a cell. So these are called liposomes. And we can fill the required drug into its compartment. And for identifying a particular organ, every organ have some specific molecules at their surface which act as antigen. Suppose we are talking about liver cancer or liver jaundice, the cells will also have some antigens on their surface. We can develop antibody against these antigens by hybridoma technology and tag it at the cell membrane. These are antibodies which are formed against the antigen of a particular organ. So what will happen? If it will reach in the blood circulation and it will reach to the liver, it will be attached, and to other body parts it will not attach. So this is a revolution in medical science because it has two advantages. One, very less amount of drug will be required, and secondly, this type of drug delivery system will have less side effect. So for mopping up of cancerous cells also this hybridoma technology is being used. For many diseases, foot and mouth disease of the cattle also antibody has been developed by this hybridoma technology, and it is effective. So it is one of the discoveries during last 70 years which fetched a Nobel Prize to the discoverer George Kohler and Cesar Milstein, for which they were also awarded Nobel Prize. Thank you very much.